Y'all 10 times a day, reminding everybody at least 10 times a day we should be trying to make improvements on our own self financially, spiritually, socially, in the community, physically, every day. Y'all got to help me to cut back on the cheeseburgers though. And every time I get somebody that has a story or something that inspires me, I always invite them to share what they do to make it through the day every day. And sometimes people, they don't want to be on camera, and everybody is a unique individual. You can never judge nobody until you've walked in their shoes. They say, judge not unless you want to be judged. And everybody's trying to make improvements. And that's why I said 10 times a day would be a good way to remind everybody that we should be striving at least 10 times a day to make improvements on our life. And don't forget, May 31st, Saturday, 2025, at the Aquarium Restaurant on the Kima Boardwalk, we're having a You Deserve a Break celebration for all working class Americans and people all over the world. The pandemic woke us up. We was like, why do we have to wait until we're no longer on earth to let everybody know how good of a person they were when we need that encouragement while we're living? So I ran into my brother Jelks, my longtime friend today, and he don't know he was telling me his challenges in life, and I'm looking at him like, you are inspiring me to keep going because you are surviving. Because some people run into problems and just end it all. They had a man the other day on the highway riding behind another man that was doing the speed limit. And he ran around the man in his truck, slammed on his brake, and pulled a shotgun out because he was in a hurry. And luckily, he didn't shoot the man, and the other man did the interview, said he had his pistol with him. But the guy just must have known that he wasn't scared and drove off. So to hear my brother go through as much as he went through, and he's able to compose himself and walk and communicate with me, shows a lot about his character. And I told him that if he don't mind, I don't try to force nobody to do a video, but I let everybody know that anytime you see 10 times a day on YouTube, it's always going to be about what can we do to improve ourselves daily, because you have information I don't have, and hopefully I got some information to share with you that you don't have, and together we can make life easier for each other, man. Just an encouraging word every once in a while, Jealous, I didn't want to put look at my brother right here. I'm so jealous. He got all his hair. Don't y'all laugh at me. I done lost all my, thank God for baseball caps, man. I try to put both of us on.
What's going on, brother?
Nothing much. I just wanted to tell you thank you, brother, for communicating with me and for letting me know what's going on. What's that song? Brother, brother, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so many of us dying. What's going on?
You're welcome, man.
Everything
in life has two creations, man.
Yeah.
Most people don't really realize. Most people don't really realize that most things in life have two creations.
Yeah.
What I do right now, if I do something right now,
that's
the second creation.
That's
the first creation is in my mind.
That's right.
And everything that happens in life is a stimulus.
That's right.
But in between response and stimulus, it's a gap. It's a space.
Wow.
It's a space in between.
Yeah.
Where you have time to think and choose a response, because we're response able.
Yeah.
And so in life, reality happens from inside the mind. The seeds, you plant a seed in your mind.
That's right.
And whether it's a negative seed or a positive seed, you fertilize it with positivity and positive thoughts, and you have tree limbs that lead to positive things, to those things in life. You can have a same seed.
You just gave me goosebumps. Look at that. Look at that. He just gave me goosebumps.
You can have another seed. It's two seeds, and you fertilize that seed with negativity. Then that's going to grow negative fruit, and it's going to grow towards negative things in life. And then negative people, negative things, or whatever your belief is, they want to eat upon that fruit. But if you have positive fruit, the negative can't eat upon that fruit, because positive fruit tastes bitter to them because they're negative.
Yeah.
But they want that negative fruit that's bitter to positive people.
That's right.
So everything in life has two creations. I had to learn a lot studying on my own. I went through some tragedies and issues, problems in my life. But It's something I learned from listening to Norman Vincent Peale CD.
Okay.
You can if you think you can.
Wow.
And he said that your brain and your mind will never let you down as long as you put good things in it.
Wow.
Put good things in your mind. The mind works like this: good things in, good things out. Garbage in, garbage out.
Wow.
And guess what? It's subconscious.
That's right.
What you put in purposely comes out in the subconscious where you don't even know when it's coming out, like sweat when you get hot.
That's right.
So you just
That's
gotta
right.
put good things in,
Wow.
good things in, good things in, and then good things will come out subconsciously. You don't even be paying attention to it. You put bad things in, then it comes out.
My grandfather used to say, what you practice becomes a part of you.
There you go.
It's just like,
Just
you know,
like
that.
that.
You ever hear somebody that play an instrument, they say, he know that instrument by heart.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm
That's
getting
what it
goosebumps
is.
again. Look at that. Look at y'all. I wish y'all could see these goosebumps on my arm, y'all. This is crazy. And thank you before I forget. I love this brother, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Jill. Yeah.
You know, in the natural world, you plant a strawberry seed, you get a strawberry tree. They know that.
Yeah.
But when it comes to humans, they don't realize our thoughts are seeds. And what you think and what you focus on will grow and come from it will grow from out your body into reality.
Wow.
When you plant an oak bush, it'll grow branches right here in the physical world.
Yeah.
But in your mind, the thoughts you think about will grow from out your mind into the physical world to come to reality. That's my belief.
Oh, yeah, this gonna have to be
That's my belief.
He finna be mad at me, y'all, because this is gonna have to be a series. This gonna have to be a series. You know, people are starving for this. And there's so many people I meet. Get that camera out my face. And I'm like, brother, you don't know who you are. I'm talking about people that I've been working with. I'm like, we always talk about stuff and you inspire me.
Yeah.
Why not share it with other people?
Yes, sir.
Because we don't have time to just stop and have a meeting with each other all day. But all of us got these mobile devices on us. And it's like, I need an encouraging word from somebody that I can relate to from the same job. And it's like, yeah, I can relate to this brother. Because he know what I'm going through. But
teamwork is dream work, man. Teamwork is dream work.
Fear is
Everybody
real,
has
man.
different skills.
Yeah, and
you know
people,
what I'm saying?
they hear so much negative stuff. Like you say, they fill their mind with the negative stuff.
When you fill your mind with negative things, it plants a seed. The branches will come out in the world in negativity. It's like a fruit tree. It's like a visible fruit tree with negative fruit. I didn't want to eat that fruit. I went through certain things, so I planted positive seeds, and it was a time I had to eat on my own positive fruit.
Yeah.
Nobody didn't know it, but it was inside my head. And I kept planting positive seeds and kept working on what was in the inner, and then one day it started coming on the out. I got better. It comes out of my skin. It comes out of my look. It comes out of how I
Because
talk.
I'm jealous of him, y'all. Look how slim and trim he is. These cheeseburgers are killing me. Help me. No, I'm just joking. But I do need to get better. But you inspire me, though, because I relate to you. And I kind of feel like if Jels can do it, I can do it.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I'm saying?
Amen.
Not to say that I want to do everything just like you.
And you inspired me with the job. You've been going long and strong and all that. I took a break and came back.
Yeah.
I came back and said, y'all still here. You can do it. I can do it. Y'all brothers. My brother. ILA Local 24 for life, baby.
I'm trying to be careful of that because I don't want them to say, because now this is going to really.
Cut that part out.
Well, you know, it don't matter. But because it's just like, to me, if your attitude is right, the facts don't matter. But that's the hard part. It sounds so easy, but when you're surrounded by negative stuff, you can get distracted and you lose focus on your positive stuff. And then you start thinking about the stuff that.
But to think about, I'm gonna tell you something about that.
Yeah.
When you take a bath, you real clean.
Yeah.
I take a bath, I'm clean. I'm really, really clean.
Yeah.
But guess what? If I don't take a bath for 2 or 3 days, I'm gonna be dirty again.
Yeah.
So when you get positive and you feel good, you're not gonna feel good forever. You're gonna feel negative again. So you gotta get yourself positive again.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing process.
Just like we take the trash out every week.
It's more about
program, deprogram,
discipline,
and reprogram.
Discipline matters more than motivation.
Yeah.
Discipline matters more than motivation.
Make sure I'm not doing
because you're gonna sometimes you're gonna feel down, you're not gonna want to do it or whatever. You ain't gonna be motivated all the time. So what you gonna do? That's why you build a habit to stay disciplined. And your discipline, if you take care of your mind, your mind will take care of you.
Who you are.
Take care of your mind, your mind will take care of you. Yeah.
Well, I don't know, boy. Y'all just don't know. I'm just gonna say the truth. I'm not ashamed to admit I needed this, and I thank God for you. But when I say God, y'all, I'm not no real you know, when they say religious like hocus pocus person, I just believe in, like, we can't see the air right now. The wind is blowing. Y'all look at the trees is blowing, but we don't see the wind. And I believe there's a higher intelligence that loves us, that wants life to be good for us, but we don't see it. So a lot of people don't believe. That's why I'm real careful how I treat people, because there's forces around us. What goes around comes around,
Yeah.
you know, and I just try my best to live right. And I try to go to bed every night with a clear conscience. And I figure that's the best I can do, because, you know, there's so many people with more money than us that wish they had their health and strength, man.
That's the right way to
And then
be,
when
bro.
you realize that, you be just like, no wonder they say health is wealth. And that don't mean just physical health, your mental health,
Yeah,
man.
you're right about that.
I
Yeah,
just
that's
want to
really,
thank
really
Jeff,
important.
y'all. And
Yeah.
I'm going to give him the last word, and then I'm going to remind y'all about the event on the 31st. Say something,
But
James. Anything.
well, I don't know, man. I don't know what all I
He
can say.
say, James, you put me on
All
the
I can
spot,
say
man.
is, if you feel guilt on the inside, then it'll show on the outside.
Wow.
What you do on the inside of your body and inside of your mind will come out into reality.
Yeah.
So even if you feel down or you're down or whatever, don't stay in that state of mind. You have a choice. It's just like going to the store, stuff on the shelf. You can pick red juice, red wine. You can pick Bill Liquor. You can pick because you want to.
Yeah.
That's the way feelings and things are in your mind.
Yeah.
If it's a negative thought, you don't have to keep that negative thought.
That's
you don't
right.
have to keep it for 30 minutes. You can let it go for 10 minutes.
That's right.
Every thought that comes in your mind is not right.
That's right.
You don't have to believe everything that comes in your mind. We make mistakes in life. Sometimes when
Yeah.
you're thinking, you're wrong about the negativity.
Yeah.
You have a choice. Negativity make you feel bad. So
Yeah.
why would you want to pick that?
Yeah.
Get positive. Just like
That's
you take
right.
a bath to get re-clean,
Yeah.
get yourself re-positive again.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
I look at it.
But you said something so, and it's always the simple stuff that always come back, because you just said, think. There's a gap, and did you have to think? Like you say, stuff comes in your mind, but you have to take the responsibility to think.
It's just like the mind
okay,
is like a
what
door.
if I do this thing that's in my mind? What could be the outcome based on my 2 eyes and my 2 ears in this reality that I'm in? I said, okay, maybe I don't do it that way. I can do it this way. And usually when you stop and think and then contemplate which is the right move, it's always the right thing. You always end up doing the right thing. You know, when you stop and think about what you're going to do before you do it.
Yeah.
You know,
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I
all
was
right.
talking to you, man, but
Yeah.
you put me on the spot with this. I waited a second to get
Y'all, I
recorded.
just popped the camera out on Jill.
I'm just freestyling,
and y'all,
man.
as my friends,
Chicken
y'all
nugget.
might as well get ready, because the people now that already put a key in my back, I have a responsibility now, and I can't get mad if y'all don't buy our books, because I know Jill's got about 15 books in him. If I don't keep this audience going, and y'all depend on me to at least, this is sound funny, but it's almost getting to the point to where I'm doing 10 videos a day, but as the social media allows me to have more time, we'll probably just do some live stream. I won't have to come back doing video after video.
James, this is what we're going to do. We're going to give them food for the soul and fruit for the mind.
Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it from my brother.
Yeah.
Don't forget 10 times a day of my brother Jelks on May the 31st at the Aquarium Restaurant on the Kemah Boardwalk. And that's for anybody in the Houston surrounding area. It's going to be a Saturday, May 31st from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. We have steak, shrimp, chicken, all the sides you want, salad and soft drinks in the air condition in a beautiful, relaxed environment with the indoor fish aquarium free. And the only rule we have is nobody's trying to sell nobody nothing, because the name of the event is You Deserve a Break Today. Thank y'all, and we're going to see y'all with part 2. He just don't know. He put a key in my back, y'all.
You can do it.
Boy, you made my day.
Now you get what I was saying.
Yeah.